Hello and welcome to our channel.
In the 1990s, in a quiet, middle-class colony of an Indian city, lived an 11-year-old boy. He had never heard a proper Gaali swear word in his life. Rohan, a young boy, grew up shielded from harsh words. His world was one of please and thank you. One evening, as he was returning from school, he observed a drunken brawl involving 3 men a few steps from his gate. As he hurried towards his house, he heard a word, sharp and unfamiliar, cut through the air. The word was filthy, targeting someone's mother. That moment shattered his innocence. He realized there was another language, one of anger, lurking beneath the surface. Soon he noticed it everywhere. In the grumbles of drivers, the shouts at construction sites, the whispers among older boys. The world, he learned, was not as gentle as he'd believed. As the colony grew crowded, public arguments became common. The once shocking words seeped into daily life. By his teens, Rohan no longer flinched at these words. They'd become part of the background noise. The forbidden language was now just another part of a developing society. The polite world of his childhood faded, replaced by a new, coarser soundtrack. The transformation was quiet but irreversible. The shock of hearing a Gaali, abusive word, faded as they became part of everyday conversation. Swear words, once reserved for anger, turned into casual banter among friends, sometimes even terms of endearment. In schools and colleges, using creative insults became a rite of passage, a way to fit in. The words lost their sting, becoming generic fillers for jokes, frustration, or even praise. The line between insult and affection blurred, and the threshold for offense dropped. By the 2000s, abusive language was mainstream, spoken in classrooms, markets, and homes. For the new generation, profanity was no longer shocking, but simply the norm. The rise of abusive language in the society is driven by powerful cultural forces. Bollywood and streaming shows now use profanity to signal realness. Comedians build careers on shock value, making cuss words seem cool. Media exposure desensitizes audiences, making harsh language fashionable. Offline, there's little accountability. People curse and move on. Online, anonymity fuels even more abuse, with few consequences. Weak laws and slow enforcement mean verbal aggression is rarely punished. Public silence, people looking away instead of intervening, signals acceptance. This feedback loop normalizes abusive language, embedding it in daily life. The result? A society where harsh words are tolerated, even expected. The culture of civility quietly erodes. The normalization of abusive language insulting women has real consequences. Most common swear words target women, reinforcing dangerous ideas about female honor and disrespect. This casual verbal violence creates an environment where gender-based harm can thrive. Children exposed to constant profanity learn that aggression is normal, distorting their sense of respect and conflict resolution. Across languages and regions, the message is the same. Basic civility is breaking down. Whether in boardrooms or on farms, swearing signals disregard for others' dignity. Society becomes more confrontational, less safe, and less cohesive. Ignoring both offline and online abuse allows it to fester, blurring the line between words and real harm. The wounds of harsh language quietly poison public life. India is loud. We argue, we protest, we joke, we gossip. But somewhere along the way, we lost the filter of basic respect. Please stop using abusive words. And the next time someone uses a Gaali, abusive word, targeting your mothers and sisters, report the matter to your nearest police station. The Bharatiya Nyaya Samhita, BNS, 2023, addresses verbal abuse through various sections, including Section 352 for intentional insult with the intent to provoke a breach of peace. Section 79 for intentional insults to the modesty of a woman through words, gestures, or objects. And Section 86, which broadly defines cruelty to include mental abuse. Reversing this trend starts with the youngest generation. Schools must teach empathy, the power of words, and healthy ways to express anger. Media and entertainment should show authenticity without glorifying abuse. Social media platforms need stronger moderation to curb hate speech. Laws must be enforced, politicians must speak out against verbal abuse and its consequences. But real change begins with individuals, choosing not to use or accept abusive language. Speaking up, even gently, can shift norms in families and communities. Step by step, we can restore the quiet strength of respectful conversation. If you found this video important, subscribe to India's 5-Min Explainers. Like, comment and share this with someone who says, verbal abuse is fun. Thank you for watching the video.